Hello and welcome back for another round of Tipsy Wednesday, presented from the Penthouse Bar. I'm your host this evening, Thomas, and with me as usual, Björn
Hey.
Junior.
Hello there.
Yes,
Yeah.
That was that.
that was that. I don't think there was any more to it.
Are we done? Are you going home? This is the night.
Yeah,
What?
that was that. Thank you for listening to this episode and catch you next week.
We
No,
already started.
yeah. No, let's jump straight into it. Let's continue the entertainment news from last week. Because last week I said that Gen V from The Boys will launch today as of this recording. Castlevania yesterday as of this recording will release on Netflix. And they have, and I managed to watch all 3 episodes of Gen V that has released today. And it's not quite The Boys, but it's The Boys.
Make up your mind.
Yeah, it's basically you follow heroes in training, so heroes at hero school. So you don't have non-heroes hunting heroes and such. You have just the students, which are heroes or fueled by Compound V. And something is amiss at school. So it's ass the boys with the blood and cocks and everything, but but still it's not quite the boys. So it's good, but it's not the boys good. If that makes any sense.
So it's yeah, well, it's kind of what you would expect, really.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it though, but just listening through, it's kind of what I expected to hear. If it was better than the original material it was based on, then I'd be surprised.
No,
You mean the
it's
comics or the show?
No, I was referring to the show, the TV show.
yeah, because I
Do we
think
even
this is
say
on
TV shows anymore?
this is an original story. I think so. It's not based on any comics. I think, but yeah, well, it's worth a watch. That it is. It's good, just not the boys good. And I will say thus far, because I said Castlevania released yesterday, and I watched 5 out of the 8 episodes already.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it's also quite good, but it's not original Castlevania good. It's set some generations later. We are now in the 1700s, 1800s ish with the muskets and whatnot involved, but it's not quite the same as the original. Not the same tones and everything, and yeah.
Do you think Castlevania has gotten to the point where most of the interesting parts are already done because it's what season will we count this as? Castlevania has the original show has how many seasons? 3?
Four seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is it's kind of a continuation. At the same time, it's not because it's some 100 years later, and you follow a much younger Belmont with less experience.
So could you pull the comparison of Naruto versus Boruto? It's like we're kind of the same universe, but you're kind of starting anew with another character.
Yeah, but in Boruto you have Naruto as well, just to keep the old guys, and now it's in Castlevania you don't have any of the original cast. And that might be part of the problem, because there were so many fucking good voice actors in the original show, which they can't use for this show. Not saying they're bad, but I just don't get the same vibe as when I saw the original. It might grow on me more, because, as I said, this Belmont is young, inexperienced, and the magic users he's hanging with seems to have more of the focus thus far than he has, so I don't know. It's also good, and it's 18 plus to watch it here in Norway as well. There's some blood and the stuff in this one as well. So it has some of the same tones, but it's a little bit different. It's set during the French Revolution, though. I think.
Vive la France.
Yeah. They're doing that in this.
Ah.
But vampires are involved, of course, as it's Castlevania. So yeah, it's more of the same, but not quite in a way. It's hard to like explain without giving away any spoilers.
So we have to watch it then.
Yeah, they're two good shows, both of these shows. But I don't think they can quite match the like original show. But they are worth a watch. Yes, they are. And speaking of that, I have a new announcement for another show. It's returning for another season, and that is Amazon's or Prime's Invincible. There's a release date for that now. It's November the 3rd.
Okay, so about a month's time from now.
Yeah.
About.
Yeah. 5 weeks ish. So yeah, look forward to that as well, because the first season was amazing.
Thus far, yeah. Well,
Thus
not
far. Haven't you watched
I've
it?
seen. No, sorry, we watched 2 episodes now.
So you have started it though, you and your girlfriend.
Yeah. We have started it, but I
Good.
think we started. I think I mentioned it last week as well, but we've only watched the first episode by that point. No,
You didn't say
I
shit
didn't
last
mention
week.
it.
No.
Oh. Well, I have started watching Invincible. Yeah,
Yeah, good.
first
So,
and second episode.
That's nice. Have you seen Vox Machina yet, the second season?
No.
Damn it, that was good as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many good things to watch now. It's kind of a obviously first world problem, but where the fuck do you
Start and where do you
how
end?
do you prioritize your time? There's too many good games to play. There's too many good shows to watch. Too many good movies to watch. It's like you almost don't have time to do the regular things in life. It's like
No, watching shows are the regular things in life.
okay, sorry. Yeah.
That's how I managed to watch so many fucking episodes from yesterday till the podcasting today. And I've been at work both days as well.
That's just all you did was watch the episodes back to back.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's also the second episode of the Continental release today. That as well is basically John Wick without John Wick.
Yeah, was that a 3-parter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
3
how
episodes.
long are the episodes thus far?
Hour and a half.
Yes, okay.
Or the first one was hour and a half. The second one is 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
So
Almost.
roughly. So yeah, you just follow a young Winston in the 70s, not being John Wick.
Could you compare it? No, you.
So
haven't
this
seen
would
Breaking
be
Bad.
probably how he ends up at the Continental. I think this story sets up that.
It's not a John Wick movie, John Wick series. It's a John Wick inspired universe series or something along those lines.
It's basically the hotel, the Continental, the same hotel as John Wick visits in the first movies, and how Winston gets to be the manager of this hotel. I think that's where this is heading.
Sounds like you could draw a comparison with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Perhaps.
It's like, yeah, they're not the same shows, but it's the same characters in the same universe, just different focuses on the shows in particular.
Not many of the same characters, though. There are only 2 of the same, and the rest are not in John Wick, the movies. Of course, Winston is in the series and in the show, and his trusty what was the name of the dude in the lobby?
His henchman?
No, yeah, the guy played by Reddick in the Reddick. Was it Reddick? His name was.
Yeah,
the
yeah, I know. The black
Lance
guy.
Riddick.
Yeah. His
Oh.
the young version of him though. So basically, is in the show as well. But I think those are the only characters that like are represented both in the show and in the movies. And I have a theory and might know how John Wick fits in with Winston and everything. I think we will get to know that in the next episode, perhaps.
Which will be the final part.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Unless
It's a short movie-like series
Basically.
in terms of length.
Yeah. But,
Is it?
It's slower than John Wick though. It's not as fast paced as John Wick.
Guns!
There are some of those action scenes, but not quite John Wick style.
Well, it's hard to do John Wick without John Wick.
But they have there have been sent henchmen and assassins after some guys and action. There have been action, but more spaced out and not one after the other all the fucking time. So yeah, it's quite good. The show lacks a couple of things, but it's a decent watch. And that's what I have to say on that.
Now we're speaking of series and such. Watch new release trailer for the Devil May Cry show. Keep your eyes up on that.
Devil May Cry show. Like animated or live action?
Animated.
Japanese anime or one of the English like Castlevania-ish animation?
I don't actually know because I just watched the trailer. And the only thing he said in the trailer was "Woohoo!"
Oh.
Oh.
But did it look anime style or did it look like Western animated style?
I think it's a Japanese director.
Good. But there is already Devil May Cry anime out there.
Yeah, but we don't speak of it.
I did watch it though.
Yeah, but we
Okay.
don't speak of it.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
I wasn't aware of this, but I did enjoy one of the earlier games that released. Devil May Cry 3 was one that I played, just right in the middle there.
I was
Just played that
I was
and had a
planning
blast
on buying the HD edition of the 4 games.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 3 is the most recognized. The critically acclaimed one.
Yeah.
Could you say Devil May Cry 3 was the one they made it into an obscure off-brand game into a staple game series?
Yes. Because Devil May Cry 1 was a project meant to be Resident Evil 4, right? And Devil May Cry 2 was really bad, so we don't speak of it.
Okay.
Devil May Cry 3 was like, oh shit, it's time to make a story. So
2
they
can't
made
have
a
been that bad if they decided to make another one.
Yeah, the second game is really bad. Holy shit, it's bad.
Okay, you played it.
Yeah, I've played through all of the Devil May Crys.
How many are
Oh.
there now in total?
6.
Mm-hmm. Because I have
I
on my wish list
guess.
on Steam the HD edition for 1, 2, and 3 in one package, and the 4th one.
Yeah, the fourth one was for the PS3, and then Devil May Cry 5 was the remake, which was kind of bad, and then the new Devil May Cry came out
Mm-hmm.
some years ago. So,
The new one came out some years ago.
yeah, a couple of years ago,
Mm-hmm.
which the public loved.
The ones where we see all the memes from Virgil. The
Yeah,
storm
all
that
the
is
sea.
approaching.
Yeah, I am the storm that is approaching.
So I was going to the store today to buy some beer, and
Yes.
they were sold
Cheers
out.
for that.
For
What?
all the glass bottles were sold out. From the ones I wanted, so I ended up with a non-alcoholic one.
Wow.
What? Can
So
you buy
it's
box?
not. I thought it
Corona,
was.
Corona Zero,
Oh.
because it's non-alcohol, so I can show it. 0%.
Okay.
Yeah,
Couldn't you
because
buy
Still family beer.
I wanted a Corona, and they didn't have those in boxes or in glass bottles. And then I noticed these ones, and I took them, and I noticed when I was paying for them that it was the wrong one, or
Oh.
non-alcoholic. Luckily, I only bought a few though, just for this podcast. So, but I won't be very tipsy from this.
Obviously not. But hey, we've kind of. Could you say we've kind of changed since
The beginning, yes.
the beginning? We're
beginning.
not very tipsy in general, yeah.
Yeah. We're not tipsy anymore. We should change the name. It should just be Wednesday Podcast.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you
Eh.
tipsy?
I actually found out when sharing our RSS link to a different podcast app that there was a podcast called Tipsy Friday or something, or Tipsy Thursday or Friday. I don't remember which day, but another weekday.
Okay. Did you give it any amount of attention? Did you listen to try?
No, because I was busy working, like sharing the link and doing other social media stuff at the time. But I might go back and check out what it is. Is it even remotely close to our podcast, or is it something entirely different? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But I wonder if someone, the friends of the guys who have that podcast, said the name, and then they started typing in Tipsy, and they got Tipsy Wednesday up, and it's like, was it Wednesday? Didn't he say Friday? But yeah, who knows?
I don't think we're popular enough that a Google search would automatically fill in Tipsy Wednesday if you
No.
started typing Tipsy.
No, not in Google, but in the podcast app.
Ah, right.
Because then you
yeah.
will get Tipsy whatever.
Yeah, maybe. In that case.
Might have happened.
Yeah, Junior's drinking Invisi beer.
Yeah.
Invisibeer.
The very
best,
popular beer in on our podcast. Everything with the green box. I actually forgot that doing a Easter skit for our Norwegian podcast, and I was filming the skit, and they were having a green beer bottle, and it's invisible during the entire skit. Where I play a drunk dude drinking beer, and you can't see the bottle. You can kind of see the outlining of the bottle, but you see it through the middle part of the bottle. Anyways.
Just call it movie magic.
And I went through so much to get rid of the entire etiquette of the bottle as well. I had it in water so it would loosen up so I could take it off without tearing it in small pieces and stuff. So I really prepared for it, and I forgot that the green bottle and the green screen
It doesn't play along.
No. Different shades of green though, but the computer didn't give a fuck. It was just, it's green, it's going away. But speaking of beers and whatnot, because men do like their beer, but men also like erections.
Nah,
I think.
yes.
At least
Well,
women,
like,
they
it's...
love having an erection when it's appropriate. That is.
Yes. Code word, when it's appropriate, because in our modern society, or the society of old, it has always been shunned upon to have an erection in public. It's always kind of a, you know, getting the random boners when you hit puberty, fucking and in school, and your teacher asks you to go up on do some maths on the whiteboard. It's like, nope, not doing it.
That would be
obvious
inappropriate
reasons.
to walk up there with a raging boner in your pants in front of the entire class.
Sometimes it's outside of your power to do anything. It's just
doesn't make it any less awkward.
Doesn't make it less awkward, but for some reason we think it's awkward. It's a natural reaction, because I just thought of this when I read because this is I don't know if it's a segment, but today I read on Reddit a post by the username couple sex fuck.
What have you been doing on Reddit again?
It's a Reddit post from a Pornhub comment, and it's I'll just quote the whole, because it's written like a speech, so I'll just prepare for a
speech.
Prepare for a speech. Okay, so here goes. Frankly, I think us men should no longer hide our erections in public. For too long now, our erections have been oppressed by belt buckles and between our thighs, hurriedly tucked away, lest anyone sees. Man will not truly be free until he can be proud of his erection, not ashamed and embarrassed. We will get them all the time for many reasons besides arousal. If a liberated woman can walk around with hard nipples reading 50 Shades of Shit, why can't I walk around with a hard penis?
Because
End
you're a
quote.
man. And that's the answer.
Exactly. It's like, it seems like such a troll comment, but it kind of makes sense. Like, what the fuck? Why is this shunned? It's like, why can't you see someone on the bus like, hey, that dude's got a boner, and be like, eh.
That's happened to me a couple of times. And I just held my bag in front of me while I walked out of the bus before I took it.
Hurriedly tucked away, embarrassed, because it's awkward.
Yeah, because I don't want to be known at work at the entire shopping mall as a security guard with a boner.
Unless it's a massive one.
True enough.
So yeah, why is... Do I have to ask why, or better, why not?
But
Why?
some people do like it though. Because have you seen those pranks where people put a cucumber down their pants and then they go stand on the bus and the people notice the
I have
large
seen
cock down the pants or whatever?
Yes, I think I've seen maybe the identical video or something along the lines. They put a giant prop or a cucumber or a giant dildo in their pants, so it looked like they had like a massive schlong and tight pants. And they had they were wearing some kind of a hidden camera in their briefcase or in their shirt or something. And this guy with the prop in his pants, tight pants, where his bulge was obviously showing, massive one as he was pretending to sleep or not pay attention in the bus or something with the hidden camera running, and you could see a lot of people like glaring at that shit.
Yeah, because the one I saw, it was kind of a young guy and he had a fucking huge cucumber down his pants. And he's just standing there on the train, just looking around, and there's this woman sitting in front of him, and when she notices it, the eyes, they're about to pop out her fucking skull.
Yeah.
And you can see she really, really enjoys watching at it, or looking at it and stuff, and she starts texting someone immediately while looking at it. And she has a look of excitement in her face.
I even saw some girl, like, take up her phone, like, stealthily, and, like, snuck a picture in there. Pretending
so it's not all bad though, but
yeah.
Then again, in today's society, you have all the people who get offended for no reason at all. They would probably get offended by you having a boner inappropriately.
Yes, because all boners are associated with sexual arousal. However, many are not activated, started.
I'm gonna activate my boner.
Activate boner!
You know what I mean, though. It's
Björn is going to have sex, and he's like, "Oh no, my boner isn't activated yet."
It's time to activate sex.
But you know what I mean, though. It's your boner doesn't necessarily start from sexual arousal. It can start, especially during puberty. It can come out of nowhere. It's like, random boner incoming. Yep. and hey, when you get up in the morning, sometimes you get morning wood.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is true.
It's just hard. But there's a medical explanation and reason for that. Because when you're asleep, your muscles are relaxed, so there's less blood flow through your arms and legs and such, so more blood is able to flow through your penis, making it more likely to just be hard in the morning because your other muscles are relaxed. Hence why you have morning wood.
We have this Norwegian saying, "Morgenstund har gull I munn."
How does that translate?
I don't think it does translate. This is basically like well, the more direct translation would be how would that be?
more
morning times have basically the morning is golden. And I said to my friend once, I misspoke, and I said "Morgenstund har kuk I munn." Basically, I said like not the morning is golden, but the mornings have a cock in their mouth.
Not the morning times have gold in their mouth, but the morning times have cock in their mouth. It's like it doesn't make sense in English though. But
no, it doesn't. But it was. I don't know where my mind was going, because I think we were discussing like the mornings and morning wood in like broader discussion, and my brain just combined the two when I was supposed to say that mornings are golden, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
So
There we go.
There we go. It's just that random comment which someone screenshotted and made a post on Reddit. It just made me think, like, why? It's
are there any comments to that? What did people say about this? With
great bonus comes great responsibility.
My disc golf partner always says, with great power comes great inaccuracy as well.
With great boner, there's a time and a place for a boner.
There's a few comments, yes. And one of them
what does
is,
the people say?
We have to think long and hard to find a way to liberate our erections. Another comment says, just have to be prepared for some stiff opposition. Another one says, Pornhub commenters are a lot more smart than Redditors. Post-nut clarity just hit.
But did he write it before or after, though?
You would like to believe it was after post-nut clarity. It's like, moment of clarity. Why are we ashamed of our erections anyway?
Yeah, or he was a horny as fuck, and he was like, what the fuck? There's nothing wrong with this. And he wrote the comment. But
Free the penis, someone says.
Yeah, because there was this movement, free the nipple, right? So why not free the penis?
Free the PP.
But yeah, I do agree with
I like that one better.
I do agree with the guy to a certain degree. I don't know if I would want to walk around with a raging boner in my pants, but I do fancy sleeping in the nude, though.
Oh.
That is more comfortable.
Well, maybe it is. Yeah.
But it isn't always appropriate as well.
Yeah.
Like when we rented the Airbnb and we had to share our room, Björn, I wouldn't sleep in the nude.
yeah.
That would have been uncomfortable for you.
That would have been inappropriate.
for you.
Yeah, for you, Björn.
For me.
Just for you, not for Thomas.
Yeah, you see, I think about other people.
Mm.
And that's why I don't like going around with a boner in my pants. Because I don't
How
want to
considerate of you.
embarrass the other men around.
Ah. Right.
I actually know of a story of a guy who witnessed a great penis at a urinal, and now he
Yeah.
cannot pee in public anymore.
He witnessed a great penis.
Great penis.
Yeah, what am I else supposed to say?
Well,
he witnessed big dick energy and he got intimidated.
So this
okay.
guy has a small penis and now he can't pee in public?
I don't know. I don't ask if his penis is big or large, but I just know the story. He witnessed a great penis and now he cannot.
Now we
Pee in
can't be in public. Oh,
I've seen
okay.
greatness.
And by comparison, I am worthless. It's like,
I saw this
Yeah.
Swedish skit where two white Swedish people are standing at urinals peeing, commenting on how big their each other's dicks are, and then this huge black man comes up and start peeing, and they're quiet for the rest of the duration. Just stop talking when they see him. And there's this other one where I think it's Eastern European dude, like bulky dude, standing pissing, laughing at a little Asian man on the side who is embarrassed by his size in comparison. And this guy pees and laughs, watching over at the little guy, and looks at himself and smile and laugh and pees. And then this even huger black guy comes on his side again, start peeing, and he's like watching over there, and then he stops, and the Asian guy looks over and start laughing at the middle guy, because now he knows how the Asian guy felt. It's also a great skit though. So
okay.
Is it an English skit or?
I don't know. There's no talking in it.
It's international.
It's an international, yeah, because it's an Asian, it's an Eastern European, and it's a black guy.
Yeah.
Diversity.
Diversity, yeah. And no one speaks. It's only laughing, and you just know what's going on with the three sets of people.
But it's not LGBTQ friendly though, because it only involves penises.
Oh,
How's the plural word of penises? Peni?
Who gives a fuck? Why do you have to use penis? Can't you just say another word? Dicks?
Dicks. Yeah, it only
Dicks.
involves dicks.
Yeah.
Smaller, average, and bigger dicks. Yeah.
So yeah,
large dick.
Great dicks.
great dicks.
Great dicks. I like that.
I would
like
think
great
though,
dicks.
if he saw this great dick and he's afraid of peeing in a urinal from now on, I would assume that the great dick was a lot more massive or a lot bigger than his own. Be
I don't
his,
know.
small
You
or
would
average.
assu-
Yeah, well,
you
if
would
if
assume
he
so.
had a huge fucking cock, why would he be intimidated by the great dick on his side?
Maybe it was even larger.
Is that what we associate with greatness? Just larger.
Fun fact though, Romans believed having a big dick was a bad thing. That's why all the statues have small PP.
Oh,
Hmm.
wow. Okay.
I saw a skit for that as well. It's a Hercules, standing there with his small peepee, laughing at the one dude with the big, huge cock,
Hmm.
and they're making fun of the guy with the big dick. So there's that.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were barbarians.
Barbarians. Yeah.
With large penis, and penises came in the way of thinking.
I don't know.
You clearly.
Hmm.
Well,
How many great men hasn't fallen between women because of large PP? Dick energy.
You have to have a certain confidence no matter what, though.
Mm.
I think you need to be confident in yourself at the very least.
Yeah, and if your dick size alone makes you uncertain, then
Get a penis enlargement.
Talk to someone.
not where I was going. Okay.
Talk to someone and they will give you a penis enlargement.
Oh, I was about to say I would like to think that's not all that matters. Let's say this great penis only lasted 10 seconds. How great is it now?
Well, maybe she
You-
at least
you don't
felt
know
the
that.
great penis
Yeah, for 10 seconds.
for 10 seconds.
But you can't judge that at the urinal. So,
But isn't
there's
it better
that.
to feel the great penis for 10 seconds than not feeling the small penis for half an hour? But I did read somewhere that guys with smaller, not small, but smaller penises, peni, dicks, with smaller dicks, were better lovers than the guys with great dicks, big dicks.
Yeah,
Because the guys with the big dicks, they relied on the size alone and just fucked and got done with it, while the guys with smaller used more techniques and actually
they
got more.
worked harder.
They worked harder, yes. Or smarter. I don't know.
Don't
They-
work
they-
hard, work smart.
Yeah, they put more effort into it and
Yeah.
were more considerate towards the women as well.
Oh.
So I don't know, the potato, I think.
What?
There's many great qualities potentially
Yeah.
found in each and every dick.
Yeah, you have the dick you have, be confident about it, go there, go about, do your business, don't think about other men's penises. Dicks. That's it's not healthy going around thinking
Yeah.
about other men's cocks.
It's easy to, in this day and age, just to compare yourself to anyone and anything you see on the internet. It's
But
like,
then Norway has the answer, because I think it was a year ago or something. There was this huge article in one of our biggest newspapers or newspaper outlets about this guy with a micro dick, and he was really not confident about his size because it was smaller than average. But he had sex with multiple girls, and he had only gotten good feedback. So now he was a really confident man, because he knew he had the, let's say, the skill set to do it, even though the size was smaller. I think the only women that really complains about the size is the ones you see on the internet, which use a dildo that's a meter tall and 50 centimeters thick.
There was a joke here. I was going to say your mother, but now you've gone away from that.
You do know she listens to the podcast, right?
Yeah, but it's just an easy jab.
Yeah.
easy your mama joke.
Yo, mama.
I saw a woman today that looked like your mama, Junior.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Were you afraid?
She was cleaning the toilet.
Were you afraid?
I was not afraid. But I had to look twice because I saw her and I was like, fuck was that?
She's randomly here.
Yeah. Just spawned here to clean toilets. No, but she had a very similar face, let's say. Facial features, yeah.
All right.
Or it could just be the case of Asians looking alike, I don't know. But I don't think so. But yeah, with that, no, Björn, you had the topic.
Yes.
Counter-Strike 2, yes.
Yeah.
See,
Because I
Yeah,
wasn't even sure whether or not to write this because I'm unsure. I thought
don't
it
know
was
what it is.
I think most people who are remotely into the computer world or gaming knows what Counter-Strike is. It's been a staple in the gaming world for decades at this point.
But basically,
Um,
CS2 is CS:GO just updated,
That's-
is it not?
That's what I've recently figured out as well, because I thought it was like a replacement for the new, because this was pretty much the next stage from CS Counter-Strike Global Offensive. But apparently it's an update.
Yeah, but I think it's added a lot. It's upped the graphics and the smoke effects and stuff to grenades, and
It
it's basically the 4K edition of Go. I
Are
think.
you sure about that? Because I've
it
seen.
says it says Counter-Strike 2 is the largest technical leap forward in Counter-Strike history. So from there.
Yeah, but if
Steam
you
page.
look at your Steam library, CS Go is gone and CS2 is there.
Oh,
I think because last night mine updated or downloaded or whatever, it was 30 something gigabytes, and then I looked because I was like, CS2, why do I have that now? I haven't paid for it or whatever. And I looked in my games library and I had CS Source and then CS2, but no CS:GO anymore.
yeah, likewise. It says Counter-Strike 2 update queued.
So it's not a huge update, but at the same time, I actually think it's a new game just replacing.
Yeah, but
CS:GO,
it's just an update that like overlaps onto the Counter-Strike Global. It just replaces it basically. And it says it's free to play, but that's because Global Offensive was a paid purchase, one-time purchase. So
Perhaps, but
it's
you still have
been
to
so
do
many
in-game
years
purchases
now.
there. But I will test it out though. Maybe me and my daughter will play it this weekend.
Yeah, but funny looking at because I thought this was like a brand new release that was separate from Global Offensive. So when I clicked on the store page, I got reviews from back in 2012 from like Total Biscuit, and like, what the fuck? Is this a troll account? But no, it was the verified account from Total Biscuit, which just reviewed another Counter-Strike game, which in hindsight now I know is the Global Offensive review.
They should do something about that.
Because it says release date 2012 on the Steam page for Counter-Strike 2.
Yeah, they should change that.
So
They should
I was
add
like,
two
what the fuck
release
is going on?
dates now. They should add like CS:GO release then and CS2 releases now. And now they should have all reviews before CS2. They should like have a new like CS:GO reviews, and then start fresh with the CS2 reviews. But the game probably is pretty much the same because every game has been. They haven't added, I think, a lot of new features and whatnot.
I don't know the technicalities. I haven't played Counter-Strike in years, but I hear they've made a lot of fundamental changes, and it will change how the game is played in a lot of technical parts. But don't ask me how or why. I just heard.
I've only played CS:GO recently, but the past year a couple of times with my kids, and that were just us against each other with bots on both
Just
teams.
casual, yeah.
Just for the kids, right? So
Because it's Counter-Strike has always been easily accessible. It's very cheap, very, very cheap to purchase once. And it runs on your calculator. It's just so optimized with hundreds of FPS on the hardware of your computer mouse. Exaggerating a bit, but it's so I can't imagine Counter-Strike 2 is like harder to run. Maybe a bit, but
I bet the graphics have been upped a bit, so you probably need better graphic cards than you originally did.
Yeah,
From
but better
2012,
graphics
but-
cards from 2012, but even mid or low tier computers nowadays, I would assume they still can play Counter-Strike 2 fine. Like, do they have updated system requirements?
Probably not.
Store.
If anything
I
else
just
haven't been updated,
type
the
C.
requirements probably haven't been. But check that fast, because the episode is over. And while Björn checks that out, I will...
it's
No?
the minimum required processor, 4 CPU threads, Intel Core i5 750 or higher. That's like a CPU. The specs haven't been updated. Just the storage, 85 gigabytes of available space.
Oh,
DirectX version 11.
Mm.
But otherwise,
it's a big game.
hey, it just says video card must be 1 gigabyte of DDR RAM, and it should be DirectX 11 compatible.
Suspect you would
It's,
need a 2 or 4, but with this new release, but probably not 6 or 8 or whatever the other games requires now.
Yeah,
but
it's-
anyways,
yeah.
with that, thank you guys for following us through this geeky episode again, and Dix. Also, if you like what we do, please support us in the link below. And there is the one Linktree link to rule them all, where you can find all our social medias and email address and support us link and whatever. So go check that out, and see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Adios.
Goodbye.